just stand there teasing me. Now it's time.
Now, 2022 is gone. Was quite the year. Ended on very, very crazy notes with so many heavyweights across the world passing. I think for a lot of people, they sort of defined what the year was like. It was quite turbulent for a lot of us. But one thing that kept us going was comedy and laughter. And we can't thank especially the online community of comedians enough for sort of giving us those moments that can just take us away from what was a very tough year. I have here with me Ovi Godwin, who's a comedian. Thanks for being here today.
Yay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm one of those people that believes that a new year is just another day that the sun will shine. And
so nothing is happening. Today is just,
God,
but you shall eat more rice than normal.
Yes.
Let's look back at 2020, because like I said, comedians, especially online comedians, skit makers, kept us laughing, you know, took us away from the shaggy that we were seeing, especially in Nigeria. You know, how would you describe 2022 for you?
For me, 2022 was like a roller coaster. A couple of things happened during my comedy show, the first one. But then there was Shiggy too with babes, girls. Shiggy, a couple of girls said they were pregnant. They said they knew me, so.
Every day your mom is watching.
Mommy, please, not use a joke. A joke, but in the end, I made extra money. If I say it now, my cousins are billing me more. But in 2022, I was happy that I got like an obvious change in my financial status, and that was.
Do you think a year like that was very rough for people makes it better financially for comedians? When people are suffering, do they seek laughter more? So do you like a bad year?
Well, you pray that you pray that when it gets very bad, it doesn't get so bad to the
that
people
that can't even
afford. But you know that humor is in pain. That's anything you can feel bad about, you can laugh about it. So
that means you're looking forward to 2023 not being too good.
I'm looking forward.
Are you wishing us?
I'm looking forward to a couple of things that will make 2023 sparky. Like this year, they'll have those highlights and all those things. So.
Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of things that happened last year, moments in the country. Is there anything that stood out for you? What was personally, whether it's in politics, whether it's with celebrities, whether it's just random viral things that happened?
Okay.
Is there anything that stood out for you last year that's anytime you think about it, you still crack up?
Well, apart from the people that are always like breaking up or doing one relationship scandal on the other, I would say, I think they're giving the awards to like Man of the Year. It has to be politically, is one guy. The guy has been hot. The guy has been back to back. AK, I respect you. Jagaban. Tinubu has been like the hottest guy, most sought after this 2020 to that past.
Yeah.
So.
And I hear that. People always wonder, where do you draw the line between making fun out of a moment like that and being disrespectful? Do you think comedy should have lines like that? Because I've seen a lot of skit makers who have done things around politicians, and some people find it disrespectful. But comedians always say, you can make humor out of anything without it being disrespectful. Is that really true?
Yes, it is. However, you need to understand that in the arts form, it all depends on the personality of the person that is trying to showcase the humor.
Yeah.
Some people are not respectful people normally. So it will translate in their content. But since comedy is relative, and it's how you respond to it, I think where you know that it's becoming too bad is when you're no more trying to be funny, you're just trying to hurt.
Yeah.
So that's when you know that, okay, I think I'm doing it wrongly. But when you're trying to laugh about it, well, there's nothing you will say that there will not be someone else that feels like, that thing is wrong. But when you're just trying to laugh about it, I can bet that majority will agree with you. So.
Yeah. So are you looking forward to more political fun this year?
Yes, but
do you think comedians have the power to sort of influence how people vote? Because if I watch a skit today, it's funny, but most of these things have some subtle messaging in there. So do you think you guys have that much power to be able to influence how people votes, for example?
Yes, because I know this very popular saying that the aphorism that you can sell almost anything when you're making the listener laugh. So people that like thank God I have the skill to make people laugh on the spot, like when they need it, when you want the laughter. They have a lot of opportunity to sell an idea to people. And that you see that, you know they can sell anything when they start to make a slang popular. Just as simple as that. Yeah, so when you can do that, you can tell people that, why you're laughing? Remember, oh, if you follow this way, you will suffer more. You know, and we hope that people will change with their cards.
Yeah. Where do you draw the line anywhere?
Yes. When girls ask me for true love. All right, that's a different thing now. All right. Okay. I draw the line where I know that my life. So I want to say this thing quickly. Like, I was running a comedy club with my friend, or a friend was running with me, Makinde David. It was Lagos Laughs. And no kidding, we're making a joke about Tinubu. And one guy walked in with 2 other security guards. They had that personality of people that can make you disappear. And then the guy had beards, put a cap to the back, walk after. But you know, we're making jokes, saying, Tinubu, we love Agbado here, or we are Agbado friendly. And when the guy left, he was taking pictures of us, and when the guy left, we realized that was Sheyi Tinubu that walked into the comedy club. We did not know. But because we saw that he responded to it positively, and he kind of laughed, and we kind of understood, okay, it wasn't that bad. It means that even when we thought that we were making the jokes to the end of the humor, to the sun, it was good.
Yeah.
So I think, and that's where I know that I'm not costing myself.
Necessarily doing anything. I mean, I think, we have things like Saturday Night Live in America where they constantly lampoon politicians. I don't think there's anything wrong as long as you're not disrespectful. If you take content and make people laugh out of it. But, everybody has to be careful not to be disrespectful. What are you most excited about for 2023?
So, genuinely, more money. And I think we both agree on that.
I think everybody agrees.
Everybody agrees on that one. More money, better health. Because I've seen people that had access to money, but then the money could not solve the problem.
Yeah.
So we pray that better health so they can enjoy the money. And better content.
Yeah.
So that it can really get you to where you want to be. So.
Do you think it's getting harder to make people laugh online? And people, because I see a lot of, I beg you don't do it, when I see things on social media. Do you think, are you ever worried that maybe a year like this, the interest might start to wane? There
is a struggle. I can't lie to you. There is this struggle of, do I have to outshine this other guy's craziness, or do I have to be as naked as this other person? So there is that. But when I say comedy was relative, it actually means that if you stick to what is unique to you, and you intentionally want to work on it, read about it or check videos or practice or do all those things, you always find a better version. So that's really what I'm hoping that will come out more.
Very, very true. How can we follow you on social media?
At OV Godwin, OVY.
OVY Godwin.
Let me brag. If you type OVY, you'll see Godwin.
Don't type Godwin and see if he's right. Thank you very much for joining us, man. And I wish you the best this year. More money for you.
Yeah,
so you can do giveaway for us. Thank you.